today I want to remind you that you always do have a choice. You have a choice. This is a planet of free will and choice, and even though it may not look like it at all at times, you always have a choice. You are divine. I am going hiking in the woods. I've been doing that lately. I thought I'd take you along for a beautiful backdrop scenery, and I made myself a little seat here with a semi-dry log. And oh look, someone lives here. You see this? There's a little hole. I think it may be a rabbit. Probably a white rabbit, which can help us go down the rabbit holes. So today, the rabbit hole I want to lead you down is the rabbit hole of understanding that you always have a choice. That the more you start to take responsibility, not blame, responsibility for every tiny little thing in your life, your birth circumstance, what happened to you throughout your childhood, what's happening to you now, everything, your health, your job, your forced living circumstances, if you can say that, everything that is seemingly forced upon you or not forced upon you, you have to take responsibility for it, because ultimately the free will and choice rules of the universe always apply. Okay, now let's go into detail a little bit about that. Obviously, free will and choice is not always happening in the very moment, because wherever you are at the moment right now in this situation, let's say you're in a lockdown, you're being forced to stay inside, you're being forced to wear a mask. You may think that you will be forced to take some shots, you know what I mean? Those circumstances, if you say it's not my free will and choice, it's not, I didn't choose this. Everything leading up to the now was a series of choices that you took. And we can't say anymore, we didn't know, oh my goodness, I didn't know about this, I was totally oblivious. No. A good friend of mine recently told me, when I was feeling so sad about my family members who are not doing well, the ones who are asleep, the ones who are finding themselves in circumstances in some countries that are really, really dire. The children, you know, that are born in terrible circumstances. I was feeling very sad. I was feeling extremely sad about them. And my good friend reminded me, you know, they're not innocent little newborn souls that came here without anything. They have had an opportunity to know. They feel, they have souls. They follow what their souls want. They are able to make choices throughout their lives that lead them to where they are in the present. And your choice is always to listen to your intuition, to listen to your feelings. If you have an inkling about something, wow, that doesn't feel quite right, and you do it anyways, mostly for personal gain. Let's face it, mostly for personal gain. You were offered a job, you're desperate. It's a company that's wreaking havoc. It's a political system that's wreaking havoc. You want to go up in the ranks of the political system. They are offering you support if you do certain things. You say yes, it's your choice. You always have a choice. And if you broaden this to our cosmic perspective, it's not only this lifetime where your choices bring about the results of your circumstance. It's maybe your past life and the one before and the one before and the one before. Your whole incarnational cycle on Earth. Every single choice you've ever made determines who you are today and where you are today. And obviously we can get into the concept of karma, which is making a negative choice for yourself, mostly a disempowering choice for yourself. Yes, karma is mostly not that you did something bad to someone else. Your negative karma is mostly that you made a choice of disempowerment. You made a choice that was wrong for your soul. You made a bad choice because it went against your purpose, your inner self, your origin, who you are, what you stand for, your power, your freedom, your light, right? You made those choices, and lifetime after lifetime, if you make those choices and you don't resolve that, you get more and more disempowered. Then this is a resonance. This is upon you. This affects you. So imagine if you have had, sorry, I forgot my little stand. Wow, airplane. Even in the forest, you can't get away from them, eh? Can you hear that? All right. So if lifetime after lifetime you made negative choices, you are born into a new life. And sadly, I know a lot of people say, all karma has been released now. There is no more karma. We again make that choice if we accept the negative energies, the karma from past lives. And most of us do because we want to learn. We want our soul to be free and clear. It's part of the journey of growth of our soul. So again, it's a choice. You see, it's a choice. Okay, I agree to be born into these circumstances because I want to learn. I want to clear those negative energies. I want to try to do it differently. I want to try to empower myself in this lifetime. So we are born into a new life, and these negative patterns, energies, contracts, vows. Oh, sorry guys, I'm trying to hold this. You see, it's a little difficult. It's a little difficult because I don't want to be like right in your face with my zero makeup. Early morning fresh face here. Okay, so imagine you're not born clean slate. You are born, first of all, into the circumstance of resonance to your soul. So already when you're born, you are born out of choice. You made all the choices to be born into that very circumstance. Yes, and I know it sounds harsh. It sounds mean, like how can it be these poor little children? They are not born into that circumstance for no reason. There is a reason, there is a plan. And mostly it is resonance, energetic resonance of your past lives that allow you to only be born into those circumstances. And you agree to this. You agree to this. Sometimes there are other reasons. Sometimes there is mission, purpose, wanting to help, being born into the lowest kinds of conditions and layers of society to help from within. Some of us, yes, especially us blueprinters, chose that too. But mostly it's resonance. So when you're up there waiting, to jump in to the rabbit hole, you see, of a new incarnation, we are ready to jump in. Then we are presented with choices of lives, of parents, of circumstances that resonate to us as a soul, that resonate to what we've done before, to our choices, to our karma. We can't just be born into any circumstance, or else all of us would be born completely rich, without karma, happy, the best parents. We don't get that choice. So those countries where people are born into complete oppression, and I'm not going to mention countries, I think you know what I mean. Countries where there is zero freedom. Countries where they now are mandating everything, where you don't really have a lot of choice. The soul is born into those circumstances because of resonance, energetic resonance to that life, because that's what they lived in their last life. Maybe they're born as a slave now because they were a slave master in their last life and they didn't learn from it, right? That's how things happen. Maybe in their last life they were a slave, completely disempowered. And instead of making some positive choices, they just went into more and more and more disempowerment. There's always a choice even in the worst situation. So those people who left their last life with complete disempowerment, then they most likely will be born again into such a circumstance. Because they want to learn. Most souls, they want to learn. They want to do it better. They want to try to empower themselves to get out of that cycle. right? So the point is that where you are right now, you must take responsibility and you must learn to make a better choice in the moment every time. So if you are in a very, very dire circumstance, just say, okay, why am I here? What's happening? Why am I being mandated? Why am I where I am? I mean, there's a reason why I'm here. There's a reason why I'm here. Why am I here? Feeling free, feeling happy, feeling good. Feeling only sad for others who are in worse circumstances. There's a reason. There's a reason. Maybe I made some choices that were better in my last lives. Maybe in this lifetime I have woken up. I have cleared my negative contracts. I'm trying to make every single moment, I'm trying to make the best choice that I can, the most empowering choice, the highest timeline choice, the most empathic choice, the most heart-open choice. And it doesn't mean that I don't truly feel compassion and sadness for those who are in bad circumstances, because I know it can be hard. The thing is this, you have a choice, and making the choice that feels right is sometimes very difficult. I will give you one example. Let's talk about vaccines just for a moment, even though there's a new video, I'm working on that subject to really lay it out for you. Years ago, maybe 15 years ago, I was working in the Dominican Republic, right? I lived there for a while. I worked in tourism. I lived there for 7 years. We were called up. I was in management. I was a senior manager of marketing, doing sales, traveling around the world. That was pretty nice. We were called up to the top floor and said, okay, there is a flu going around. And all the managers now, you're going to get the flu shot. You can get it now for free if you want. So you're privileged to do that. And I remember in those days, I was spiritual, but I didn't know about the starseed stuff. I didn't know about conspiracies. I didn't know about vaccines. But I was like, wow, that doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. What do I do? And they were there standing saying, hey, you're next. You're next. And the strange thing is, I remember this so clearly. And the thing is that I have no memory of whether I said yes or no. I don't remember whether I took the vaccine or whether I did not take the vaccine. I don't remember. And this is really strange. I was like, did I take it? Did I not? Did I take it? Did I not? Did I take it? Did I not? And this is maybe where a timeline got screwed up for me. I don't know. I believe there were 2 timelines that split in that moment. And it was a significant moment because it was a moment of choice, a moment of resonance, a moment of, what do I do? I feel pressured. Everyone say, you got to take this shot. I wasn't forced. I could have walked away. But it was like, yeah. Everyone was like, thank you. Let's take the shot. Oh, I'm so grateful, right? So, did I take the shot? Right now, as I'm talking about this, I think I took it and I didn't take it. I think there are 2 timelines. I suspect that I took it out of pressure, out of saying, these are just stupid feelings. But there's also a timeline where I didn't take it. And I think this is the timeline where I took it, but I may have jumped to the other timeline where I didn't take it, you see? Time is a strange and wondrous thing. So, when it comes to vaccines, you are going to have a choice. Are you going to take it or are you not going to take it? All the programming that's going on, right? What are you going to do? Your children, are they going to be just administered it automatically in school? I remember when I was in school, we would line up, everyone for a shot now. You think the parents were notified or anything? No. So it's your choice about this sensitive subject. What do you do? Do you stand firm when it comes to the time where it's a little bit difficult? What are you going to do? Let's say you live somewhere where it's mandated. What are you going to do? Are you going to say yes? Are you going to move to a different state? Are you going to refuse? What are you going to do? Right? It is your choice. And if you say, wow, but those people in those countries who... They had choices in their past lifetimes, and they are born into the place where they are. And that also is because of the resonance of the choices that they have made. And if they are now living like zombies, completely under the thumb of the governments or of their family members, of the culture, it is the resonance. What choices are they making now? What choices can they make now? So at some point, if you keep making disempowering choices for yourself, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, there will come lifetimes where you don't have that much of a choice anymore. They get narrower, 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 the choices. You see? I know those children who are born into absolute horrific abuse and everything. They are not just completely innocent souls who came in and who are... Obviously, it's horrible, and that this is even possible is horrible. But it's resonance because of the choices they made lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. So at some point, you're born into a circumstance where you have no choice. Or that's what it looks like. The choices get very, 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 very narrow. The only choice you can make is how you react in that moment. And it's harder to get out of negative circumstances. So wherever you are right now, be very aware of the choices you're making moment by moment. What you believe is a choice. The little things you do every day is a choice. How you speak to others is a choice, right? And I feel that if you're watching this and you're allowed to watch something on the internet that is not censored and you can see this video, you have enough freedom to make choices for yourself, to not turn into a controlled zombie in this world, right? So don't think that. Don't think that. A lot of people have written me already about the vaccine, said, is it going to be mandated? Oh my God, in my state it's mandated, we will all die. Really? Really? Is that your choice? Is that how you're going to give into that? It's up to you. It is all up to you. It's up to you. It was my choice to start exercising because the pools are closed. I tried the gym, it didn't work. The pools are open now with the most horrible rules. You have to swim in one cold water lane for an hour and then go back out. That's what the rules are. I was mad for a moment, but I was like, okay, I choose to look for other ways that are even more wonderful for me to feel physically fit and well. And after trying a few things, oh my God, look at this, look at this. Not only am I getting exercise, I'm connecting to nature, I'm meditating with the trees, I'm breathing air, I'm getting inspired, I'm going to make videos for you in this forest. You see? So, the choice is yours. And every single human being today on this planet, every single human being, because of all the information that we have, has the choice to figure things out, gets information, has the choice to open their mind, to listen to one little ping of intuition saying, oh, wow, maybe I want to know more, maybe I want to ask. But I'm going to tell you one last thing, which is kind of sad. Most people choose safety. Most people choose comfort. Most people choose to go the easy route. Just take the most comfortable. Oh, the sun's coming out. Do you see that? Most people choose the most easy, the most comfortable choice in every moment. They want the governments to take care of them. They want to be safe. They don't want to make too many decisions. And this is what's offered to them because that's what they want. You want comfort. You don't care if others suffer. You want your steak. You want your cheap clothes that are maybe made by child labor. You want your 9 to 5. You don't want to think a lot, right? And that's what's being offered. The vaccines, the nanotechnology, the microchips. I will talk about this more. That will turn the population into the Borg. They want this. They truly want this at soul level because these things happen gradually. And at some point they have no choice anymore, but they're fine with it. That is truly what they want. And I've seen it. I've seen it with friends, with family. I've seen it. People want this. They want to be safe and sound and secure. They choose it. They're choosing it. So nothing is offered to us that we don't want. Nothing. And what you see going on in the collective is what the collective, most people actually do want. They want it, they're fine with it. So what do you want? What's your choice? I'm going to walk for a few steps here with you for the last little bit of this video so you can see how beautiful this is, right? I choose to be free in the forest. This is my choice, right? What do you choose? Do you choose to say yes to everything? Do you choose to go the easiest route? Look around your life and make better choices for yourself. What do you want? Today, the route of freedom, ascension, and happiness may not be the easiest one. It may be a little more difficult. But you who are watching, you are most likely one of those who is willing to take a little bit of a risk. I mean, we are starseeds. We knew what we were getting ourselves into. We did, right? And we knew that planet Earth is exciting, hard, dangerous, difficult, but we're here for a reason. So, don't take it all too hard, okay? You make your choice and you let the others make their choice, right? I've been trying to convert my family members, but I see that no matter what I say, they have their belief. They want to either close their eyes or open their eyes. Half my family is like this, half my family is like that. So if they want to, they can find the information. If they truly, from their soul, want freedom, openness, liberty, they can do it. They can get it, but they choose not to because it's too difficult. It's too difficult. It's uncomfortable, you know? They prefer the blue pill of bliss instead of the red pill of knowledge, which can be tough sometimes, right? But look at this. Look at this. This is what you get. Oh, the ray of sunshine there, you see? You see this? Let's do a light code for you. You have a choice. Be at peace. Make the best choice. Don't doubt it. Trust your intuition. You hear that? That's a crow saying yes. I'm at peace. Be at peace. Tell me if you like these kinds of walking meditations, these little walk in the forest messages from me. All right? So maybe I'll keep doing those. Anyways, love you guys.